We are pleased to welcome Ndamukong Suh, 11-year NFL veteran, with us here on Get Up. Finally winning your first Super Bowl. Ndamukong, congratulations. And I guess I would begin by asking, you've been in the league a long time. You've had a lot of moments. What thoughts were in your mind when that clock hit zero last night?
I mean, just pure excitement and joy. Elated to be finally a champion. Was there 2 years ago, actually against Tom. And in my opinion, he sold that one away from me when I was at LA. So excited to just be a champion and really just soaking that moment and really looking for my wife to hurry up and come down and get to the field.
Yeah, you are the first Super Bowl champions ever to get to celebrate and then sleep in your own bed, if any sleeping has been going on, obviously, amidst the celebration. What was it like to do this at home?
It was awesome. I mean, it was great. I think for our preparation, it was amazing. Really 2 weeks straight being able to be at home, especially being on the road for 3 weeks straight, going to Washington, New Orleans, and then obviously finally winning the NFC Championship in Green Bay. So to be able to come home and win a championship in your home city, and then after the game be able to just drive a couple miles to get home and sleep in your own bed for a couple hours before getting up was definitely a great situation.
You know, and you just mentioned it, and let's just go through that. This was a defense I think we all consider to be a good defense all year, but we weren't talking about it in historical context. But in the last 3 games, you just beat Drew Brees in his building, then you beat Aaron Rodgers in his building, and then you dominated Patrick Mahomes on the biggest stage in the sport last night. How did you do what you guys did these last 3 games?
Truthfully, this defense and Coach Bowles have always understood what we had as a unit, and really it just came down to us executing and being really consistent. I've always said this to the media and just as in our total group that as long as we become consistent and be able to play 4 strong quarters, which we did last night, we're going to be a tough defense to stop. And really, I always pride myself on being able to stop the run and then turning on the jets and getting after the quarterback. And really, our secondary did an amazing job to shut down their receivers. And we knew up front it was up to us to get after that quarterback and make it a living hell for him. And I think we did our job on that count.
I would say so. That's as good a way to put it. He was under siege. He was running for his life. It was, to use your words, a living hell. Give us the game plan. Now it's behind us. What was the game plan going into last night to get all that pressure on Patrick Mahomes?
Game plan, truthfully, was the ability to understand that Mahomes is an elite quarterback. He can roll out the pocket and really wants to get out to his right to find and make plays if he can't step up and get into the B gap. And so for me, I knew I was going to be in a great left 3 technique, and Shaq and JPP as well as Will Golston and Vita, they were going to push the pocket, and our whole goal was to move him to his left and make him just really run and get him down to the ground. So for the most part, that's what we did. And even though we gave up a little bit of running yards late in the game, which somewhat affected and got them moving the ball down the field, I think ultimately we executed what Coach Bowles wanted, and obviously got sacks and tons of pressures, and just had the ability to make plays and get turnovers and get the ball back to our offense because we knew they were going to score points no matter what.
And so let's leave it by talking about your quarterback. He obviously played great last night and had a very good year on the field. But beyond his play, how would you describe the impact that Tom Brady had on this football team this season?
His competitive edge and just truthfully his way he approaches the game. And I think ultimately, I know he got me really hyped up before the game in his pregame speech to us. And he doesn't always speak, and I think he wanted to be reserved and choose the right time going into this game, and just said to the entire group that you win this game, you're going to be honored for your life, and your family's going to be honored for the rest of your life. And especially winning at home, this team deserves to be honored for the rest of our lives and continue to be very proud of what we were able to accomplish last night.
Listen, Ndamukong, you've been around a long time, and here it is. What a crowning moment for you in your career. Congratulations. Thank you for waking up for this, getting up on about 90 minutes sleep. I appreciate it. Enjoy this celebration, and we'll see you down the road. Well done.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Always good to talk to you.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.